Welcome back, friends. We are going to drink a beer like we always do. We're going to watch a video like we always do. Nothing has changed except for the name of the song and the beer.
That's the thing. The variety of it all.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes.
We're in a box, but the box changes colors.
We're like an effed up Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
All right, so the beer we have today is from our friends at Ghostface Brewing. And this one is called Sand Life Vibe, and it is a key lime blonde ale, so this should be a treat. And what do we got to listen to?
We have a band called Lynch with a period at the end because it's very final. And their song is called Calling Me.
Yes. Not Blondie, call me. Calling me. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Yes, indeed. So here's the deal. We did the Gazette, right?
Yeah.
We do all the Japanese, like Love Bites, Bandmade,
right.
Nemaphila, Hanabiye. We love all those bands a lot. So we're like, all right, let's give the guy groups a chance on the show because, you know, we want to give them credit as well because we love the music coming out of Japan right now. And the Gazette blocked us. So basically you guys got us doing beer and we said the Gazette was coming on and you guys didn't get anything.
But
so
you talk about it. You just don't see any or hear any of the songs.
Yeah, you know anything. But we did give you the link to go and look at it. So Gazette is one of my favorite groups. Lynch was a close second to that. So this is our first offering from them today. But
I haven't heard them.
Stop blocking us, people. Oh my God.
There's no paper towel.
Well, I'm just going to be licking it off the table here in a minute.
Yeah, I'll
people.
tell you what. Keep it going. I'll just cut this up.
No, you can still do it. We can talk while you're going to get it.
Okay,
there. The professor is going to do custodial duties today. All right, and I'm going to pour this beer as the professor does his thing, and whew, that must have been a little shaking and shipping, if you know what I mean. Professor, where are you, Professor? I've been left alone, people. Sitting here to my own devices with a beer that is kind of hazy with a sort of big head on it, just waiting for my cohort to return with something to clean this table. And I think he is here. But I did started pouring the beer. I've just been talking randomly.
Did you speak extra slow?
Yes, I did. I was like mumbling incoherently for a moment.
Good. That should increase our viewership quite a bit.
All right, so so I poured mine. So you get a bit of haze out of it. It actually looks more like a hazy IPA than our earlier IPA that we tried.
What kind of beer is it?
It is a blonde ale, which is kind of different.
Weird.
Yeah. So I would assume it's maybe leaning toward the unfiltered side. And I'm still cleaning up, people. But
I mean, it does look like a glass of grapefruit juice.
It does. It looks more like an IPA than I thought our other IPA looked like. So, but yeah, so dissipated really quickly on the head though. Yeah. And it was really foamy, not really not pillowy or anything like that, but very nice look. It does look like actually it looks like, you ever have that stuff, nectar?
Yeah.
The peach one or the mango one? Yeah. Looks very close to it.
Now when I smell this.
Lime.
Yeah. Citrusy. You're right, it's specifically lime. But I'm expecting, because I've smelled hazy IPAs like this that have that scent. It's gonna be weird.
It almost comes off like a sour to me, like if you were doing a key lime pie sour. And that's not at all what it's like. This, all right.
It's light.
Have you guys tried like the mass-produced lime tinted beers? And you get it and you're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And they're trying to make it taste like a Corona and lime. And it's about as far as you can get from it. This gets pretty damn close.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's not
that beer style.
pea water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not beer for people who just like the pea. It actually has a good round flavor to it with lime.
That should be in their advertising. Like a picture of someone at the beach and they get up and run to the bathroom and they're like, beer for people who like to pee.
That should be, that Corona ad with Snoop Dogg on it. Damn, I gotta pee. Or Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
All the time. There you go. Gotta pee again. Drank too many Coronas.
So guys, I gotta think on this a little bit.
This one's different.
Yeah, it is.
Really different.
So we're gonna check out this Japanese band, Lynch.
Yep.
Professor's heard.
Yeah, I actually got him
before. I refer to you as me. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
This guy's heard him. I haven't.
But I haven't heard this release, which I'm a little bit behind the curve here because this was released March 1st of this year. So, all right, let's get into it. Like that, I blue balled the hell out of everyone. It's about to do something.
Hey, so this reminds me a little bit of 9 Inch Nails' Broken album.
And the distortion on his voice and the way it's just like...
Yeah, the way it's just with the drum. And it's got that distorted guitar that's just layered.
It does remind me of that 90s industrial vocal sound.
Yeah.
Like Ministry used it quite a bit. Filter,
Mm-hmm.
But... These guys, so something about Lynch is that one song will be a death metal song. The next thing will sound like an 80s pop song with an edge. It's really, the guy's got a great voice, so he can go everywhere with it. It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
All right, let's get back in here. Wow. Nasty.
Wow.
Damn. That was relentless. That was like some of the best of punk to the best of hardcore to a little bit of an industrial to metal. That was hell yeah. Why isn't there more views on this song?
I like that, actually. Like,
A lot.
We had that black metal band we saw in a different video.
Death metal, yeah.
I thought it was black.
No,
You don't
the vocal style changes and the spiccato picking wasn't there, but yeah.
And that was almost like This was dirtier,
Yes.
and I like that.
Yeah. This kind of like
I
smack
like
your
that.
mama
I like
type of.
all kinds of pedals, distortions on guitars.
Well, and
voices.
that was the thing is like there is no. I know they can do it because I've heard them other songs like shredding style guitar, but it's
Right.
like a lot of that dissident like more type. If shoegaze did death metal or heavy metal,
Right.
It was more in that range, like that stuff where it was more leaning towards some of the punk bands, like even like the way Clash would add weird like sounds in their songs to the guitar by hitting like the bridge or something like that, but just heavier. Liked it. That was pretty freaking
That's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Huh.
That's my first experience with Lynch.
Wait, hey guys,
We'll have to
where
check
did
out
the support go for Lynch? It seems weird that I look at this video and it only has like, since March, only like, I don't know, was it 40 or 60,000?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is surprising to me. So, anyway, so these guys, the Gazette, Datorama is actually what turned me on to the newer, well, not even newer, that visual style
Okay.
of Japanese rock and metal that kind of sucked me in. And then that's when I started finding all the other groups. And then I love girl lead singers. So then that right down into a, just kept
Sort of
on
like a
going.
balloon.
Just kept on
All the
going.
hair going out.
In a very deep, dark place that I like. Okay. So back to our beer.
He's down in his hole. So I'm gonna have more of this. You want some more?
Oh, yeah.
So this looks like an IPA. Doesn't taste like one. It almost has a hint. Like I could see how a beer company could try to market this as a sour, like a really
We've had a few sours that were unimpressive sours
right,
on the sour scale.
right.
Good flavor, but bad sour.
But this is interesting. I got kind of tired of the beer taste with the lime on it and everything, like a long time, like decades ago. But this is not. This is like if you did it right.
Yeah, this is a weird. So we're getting a lot of like different infused beers nowadays.
Right.
Whichever way it may be, whatever style it may be, you're getting infused beers that come off candy-ish or
Yeah.
and then you get ones that it just didn't work, but they put it out anyhow. I don't know if they just operate in a vacuum and they just tell each other it's great,
Or they don't want to waste the big vat.
yeah, they don't want to waste what they have, and they're like, we'll call it this and say whatever. This is they've tested this and they've put it through, and I think they found that right little balance with the lime to the blonde ale. Doesn't come off fake tasting. Has a really good, like, it leaves a good little residual bite on your tongue, like the acidity from the key lime. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
You know, it makes me think of if you have like a gallon of ice and you poured a margarita over it
And
and it's super watered down.
that beer. Oh yeah. But the beer still has good flavor. It
Yeah.
still holds up in there.
But
But I get what you mean. Like, yeah, that actually, you ever have a really good margarita that's got some body to it, and you almost have to you have to wait for the ice to settle into it a little bit. So
All right.
I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. I was expecting to give this about a 2 or something when I read it.
Based on the description, yeah. Like
Yeah, I'm
key
like,
lime.
oh, what?
And also the name.
I'm like,
Sand, Light,
Professor.
Fire, you know,
Come on.
it could be better. It could have a better name.
But this, I will give it, and this is high for this type of beer for me. I would say this is right at a 3.4, 3.5. I enjoy it, and it would be. I would definitely sit by. We were going to sit by a pool, but it seems like there's going to be a monsoon on Saturday, so maybe it'll be pushed off to the next day. We'll see. And I would definitely have 2 or 3 or 4 of these.
I am going to give this a 3.6.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're a Blondale guy, though. You were a big Blondale fan.
I could drink several of these.
Yeah. I think if it had a little bit more of that beer bite to it, a little bit yeastiness or something more to it to bring it up a little bit more forward, I would enjoy it a little bit more. But
Yeah, I can see
still,
that.
I feel like I gave it a good rating for what it is. It's good, really good. And Ghostface has been doing pretty good stuff. We've had 3 or 4 of theirs now,
Yeah.
and I don't think any of them were like, oh my God. No, they're actually very consistent in what they put out. So very happy with these guys. We need to get up there and go see them. All right.
Guys.
So
go ahead. Mention it.
Shop.bevana.com. They will ship beer to your door.
Yes,
some great ones that we have here locally and in the region, and they're growing every day. Every Friday they put out news, so make sure you follow them on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. But down in our description, we have a 10% off code. Make sure you use it, because if you don't use it, they think we're not telling you about them. We don't get paid for it. We probably should.
Crave love and approval.
That's really all we want. We're just trying to help out. That's all we do. We know the guys, so we want to make sure they're growing, and we want to make sure beers around our region get put out there. So do that for us.
That's right.
And then we also have Calling Me by Lynch down in the description as well as Ghostface Brewing. So you can go on there and check out this beer plus all the others they have.
Yes.
And we got some other shit.
Oh, we got like a shop where you can buy merch and...
Oh, which is supposed to be popping up on our Instagram now. So if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook yet, Facebook's relatively new, but we've been popping the stuff up there. Join us.
Yes.
Love to see you. Talk a little bit more interactively. All right. What else? That's it. Cheers, guys. We'll see you on the next one.